Hello Pisces, welcome to your extra reading. This is for mid to late June 2026 for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising. Pisces, welcome. My name is Michelle. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's take a look at what's going on here. What is Pisces dealing with at this particular time, mid to late June, around that particular time, about the 6-week period there. Mid to late June going into July, please, for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising. Oh, the Nixie of Mill Pond. Pinky energy. You know, for some of you, you're considering, I just got an energy here of buying more vibrant clothes. Okay, something that uplifts your mood. Some of you are opening up the curtains, putting in more natural light. I'm just getting this energy of, white. Things that are white but offset with pops of like pastel colours. Okay. We have She Who Stands. Oh yeah, look at you. Resolute, implacable and determined. You are determined, Pisces. Absolutely. Determination at this point may as well be not just your middle name, but your first and last as well. Now, the Nixie of Mill Pond. Now, you have memories. Some are pleasant, not so great. And what I'm getting here is that rather than allow the negative memories to drive you, you're instead finding more of a compromise. Previously, I do feel that there has been an energy of fear of repeating the past, memories that have provoked fear in you, fear of danger. But here I'm getting that being offset. Recovery after a period of being very fearful of being vulnerable in emotions. It's a process, of course. It is a process, and it's something that you've learned to be very strong through. Like whatever happened in the past, it didn't break you. Oh no, absolutely not. I think that you found your true nature here, Pisces, meaning you have this fierce side, fiercely protective of your self. This memory energy feels to me like your inner child. So definitely protective of your innermost self, who you are at your absolute core there, Pisces. And on the outside you have this energy of fierce strength and protection, which can be a little bit on the intimidating side. But I think that for you also tempering that strength with a little bit more of this, I want to say girly energy, but obviously my readers are not all female, so don't take that if that's not resonating with you. If you're more of a masculine energy, it just feels more, I don't know, a sweeter energy. Yeah? It's about not avoiding your emotions. For a long time, Pisces, you may have felt like you needed to be very controlled when it comes to your emotions. But here, it's about opening up to feeling emotionally about something or even someone. So rather than trying to have complete control of your own feelings and avoiding that, Spirit is saying by reopening your ability to feel those emotions, you're actually leaving the negative memories of the past further and further behind. It's like you're going to be freed from any kind of curse or fear that was around you in the past. But you have to persevere. Yeah. But when you face the emotions that you may have been avoiding here, Pisces, they will, at the end, bring joy, love, and your true soul family. Oh, wow. Pisces, yes. Love that energy for you guys. And at the bottom of the deck, we've even got the 10 of Cups. Let's do a few more shuffles here for you, Pisces, and we'll get into this reading. Yes. Yeah. Strength doesn't mean not feeling. Strength is being very secure in your emotions. It's not about needing to control things 100% either. It's just being very strong with yourself in your core. And it's not about being resolute in terms of blocking things out or blocking out your emotions. Rather, it's just being resolute in knowing who you are intrinsically in that core you. Recognizing when that child was hurt in the past, didn't receive the love that inner child of yours still craves, still wants. It's recognizing that the memory of that still hurts and it can still linger, but we can't let it rule us, Pisces. We can't let it block us from achieving the very thing that we need in life, that we desire, and that we deserve to have. So Pisces, let's see. We'll take a look at you here, and we'll take a look at what's going on around you. What it is that is your goal at this time, what could be blocking that, what you will achieve, anything that you should avoid, what you should embrace, any kind of outside influence that could be affecting you, and hopes and, the outcome. It's interesting that I got hopes there. We'll have to see what that card is. The Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so for a long time, I think, Pisces, you've been somewhat closed down, closed off in your sanctuary. But it's so that you could heal. You needed that time. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you've been throwing yourself into work. You have. And you've been very determined to achieve results in whatever projects you've been working on. And for a lot of you, you've been avoiding how you're feeling about someone or something by throwing yourself into more work. And your goal here is the 10 of Pentacles. It's coming up in the reverse, so it tells me that it's a goal that you haven't yet achieved. But it's obvious to me that you really want to spend more time with this energy of a soul family. Feeling the love, connection, and support of soul family around you. Now, that could, of course, be blood relations, but it doesn't have to be. It could be people that feel like family. Five of Cups. There's sadness there. It's those sad memories. Feeling sad about this little person that was you, Pisces, who just wanted to be loved, who just wanted that support from people around you, and unfortunately didn't get enough of that. But what's achieved here is the Page of Wands. Well, that little person is still alive and well in you, Pisces. Oh, yes. And you know what? This energy of being resolute and determined, I see you. You've always had that kind of energy. You've always had that fierce determination to overcome challenges and difficulties in your past. You have, and that's what has gotten you to this point in your life. It's going to be somewhat transformed or transmuted in the future, because I see it as more optimism and enthusiasm for the future and moving forward. So, you've gotten through something here, but it feels like the worst part of that is over. Six of Pentacles, is what you should avoid. What you should embrace is the Ten of Wands. It's going to take effort, but effort means reward. The more that you do things the harder way, the more you appreciate that success. They always say, right, easy come, easy go. So in the past, you may have had a hard time holding on to success, or having a hard time holding on to money or finances, or because it was something that perhaps came easily. But I feel like for you, Pisces, moving forward, although it's going to mean work, you're not afraid of hard work. And you're someone who is willing to put in the effort, put in the hard work to get the achievement. And by achieving it this way, you're going to hold on to it, and it's going to be a lot long-lasting success, rather than in the past, which felt a little temporary. Four of Wands, yes. Being happy with what you have, where you are. It looks to me like the Four of Wands is an appreciation of what you currently have and what you currently have built. And being in that place, it feels very stable, it feels secure, will help you grow forward to achieve even more in your life. I have to be honest, Pisces, I don't feel the place where you currently are is your forever place, but it is your place for now, and it's where you're meant to be, so that you can move forward in the future towards something else. Being around family at this point in time may be very important for you. And the King of Wands is the outcome. Now, I am picking that up as you, Pisces, male or female, not meant to be gender specific, but it is that energy of she who stands, resolute, implacable, and determined. Yes, indeed. Let's talk a little bit more about this card of Valencia. Her hair is tied back here, and she has this very determined look on her face. She has this bloodied sword in her hands. She's not holding it to defend herself, though. She clutches it to support herself after a hard-won fight. Yeah, and it's something that you feel like you shouldn't have gone through. It's one of those things in life, isn't it, Pisces? And I always wonder this as a tarot reader, is why things happen to certain people. Why do some people have a particularly hard road? And I wish I had the answer to that, other than that Wheel of Fortune energy. Life isn't easy. So that's what I'm getting here. It's supporting yourself after a hard-won fight. Now, it's interesting because part of her here, she's very pensive, and there's a part of her that wants to avoid any kind of hurt or pain in the future, and that, of course, is completely understandable. But the stronger part here tells her to hold her ground. It's about remaining true, remaining strong, fortifying your position, holding your place. That Four of Wands, fortifying your place. It feels like that stronghold. Yeah. The message of this card is to stand your ground at the present time, hold your ground. Whatever you work on right now is something that you are meant to possess. Don't give in or give up. Remember that remember where you've been, rather. Remember where you are, and remember where you've been. But look at where you are now. There's an energy here of rolling up your sleeves, tying your hair back, and not being put aside easily. Whatever this was in the past, I feel that you've learned how to fortify yourself, your place, what you value, your work, and protect it. Yeah, that's the utmost thing on your mind here. Not being put aside. No. There's determination here and your own strength of will. And this is you being very confident, being able to look people in the eye, hold their gaze. And where people have underestimated you in the past, Pisces, I mean, look where you are now. Fortifying your current position, being very resolute. And it's not something that you'll ever... If you have had a loss in the past and the memory of that stings, this is something that you won't forget, but neither will you have to relive it again, because your position is much stronger now. You've learned how to protect yourself. Yes. And this energy of easy come, easy go. Well, this has been a hard fought battle, but you have won it. There's celebration here. There's a certain amount of success, but there's much more to come. Yes, but you've reached a certain... Just getting through this past situation, you need to remember what you've been through so that you can pat yourself on the back and say, hey, you know, I did pretty well there. I did a good job. And you did, Pisces. Let's see. But there is that vulnerable you still inside there. Yes. But it's not going to come out as a place to... You're not going to be naive. You're not going to be someone who other people can see as someone that's malleable, that is there to serve their purpose, that is meant to be used. No. Whatever you move forward to do now, you will achieve, but it will be because it's what you want, Pisces. Yeah. We have surrender to success. Yeah, you're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Love it. And passion as well. Yeah. This is a lot to do with your work and what you're passionate about. But I also see that during this time there will be an energy of reinvigorating that passionate sense of, yeah, I want that, and I want it for me, and I want it because it feels good. You know, so getting out of your head, feeling that fire in the belly, focusing on people or activities that ignite your passion and letting that flow, and surrendering stress. You know, harder to do, I know, but if you can, breathe out that stress, exhale the tension that you've built up over dealing with the struggles in the past. Let that go as you come back to your center and start to feel that passion rising again. Pisces, let's see, any other messages here? I'm going to get one from the Oracle or the Feline Sages. Oracle of the Feline Sages. Let's get a cat for you. Oh, the Egyptian Mao. The Egyptian Mao, well, that's all about loyalty. And Pisces, when it comes to loyalty, I feel that that's important for you. You know, showing up is important. Following through on your commitments at this time is very important. Fulfill any kind of responsibilities as a friend, especially to family, if there's any kind of family responsibilities. Yes, that may be something that gives you a sense of peace at this time. If you have received any kind of invitation, Pisces, I would say before you accept any invitation, take the energy back and say, I just need some time to think about it, rather than accepting and then withdrawing later on. Okay. If you haven't spoken to loved ones in a while, get in touch. I would say if it's anything to do with family, try not to back out of invitations at this time. If you have received something from family, a family member or someone around you at this time could need you more than you know, Pisces. You know, the Egyptian male can feel a little standoffish to strangers. You know, we had that intimidation energy. Not that you're meaning to be that way. It's just your strength showing through. You're very much showing up as more of a Queen of Swords energy at this time. But the Egyptian male is known for attaching to one human companion above all others. You know, he may not trust easily, but once he opens his heart, he's all in. This Egyptian male. So he's shown up here to remind you that demonstrating loyal devotion is the most important thing. So that works both ways. I mean, that's an energy that you need to show up with when it comes to potential partners, and it's also what you expect from others. It's likely that your own trauma, pain, or self-consciousness is distracting you from the fact that someone around you could be hurting or worrying just as much, if not more, than you are about a potential connection. So through the lens of fear, unworthiness, or distrust, you may assume that you are not important to others, or that someone is neglecting or possibly could hurt you in the future, when in truth they are suffering and need your support. Okay. So be brave enough to transcend any fear of connection. Open your heart. Reach out. Help someone at this time. Your strength can actually help people around you at this time. Even if it's just to let them know that you care here, Pisces. Because when you remind someone that they are deeply loved, you'll also naturally be reminded that you are deeply loved too. So the Egyptian male, he needs his alone time, and that's definitely you, Pisces. But he eventually gets lonely and seeks out companionship. So it's important to honour your own need for both of those things. I feel that that's very much you, Pisces. So drop your defenses, soften that heart of yours, offer your understanding, your friendship, and your love at this time. Oh, Pisces, loving this energy for you. Anything else here, please, for Pisces? Messages for Pisces at this time. Intuition, the fox. Yeah, I think that you have to intuitively, you'll pick up on anything that you need to be wary of. Honor those instincts, but I do feel that there is one here who can be very loyal. Yeah. And that's going to take some trust there. But, you know, there's an energy here of trusting before anyone. You need to trust people before they show any signs. You know, it's like if you go in with distrust for everyone, it can be very lonely. It's a lonely place to be, in that place of mistrusting everyone around you. But if you can honor your instincts, honor your intuition, to be that Queen of Swords, to be that discerning, wise person that can understand who is loyal and who isn't, I don't feel that you can go wrong moving forward. So try not to fear that, or fear memories of people who you've trusted in the past but have failed you, because by going through those experiences you now know the signs to look for. And you're evolving. You know, creative ideas evolve out of the invisible and profound nothingness of proverbial consciousness. Okay. Collaboration. Yeah. Creative people can be inspired by sharing and stimulating creativity in others. Habits. Examine habits that may impede the pathways to your goals and encourage beneficial ones. Truth. And I also had one drop on the floor. Let's see what that one is. 1 second. Pisces. Okay, obstacles. An honest desire to know and speak the truth produces beneficial results. Do not dwell on how you're going to surmount any obstacles that are presently in your way. And recharge. When the pace of life becomes too hectic, know to slow down, be mindful, and go with the flow. Yeah, it's not about charging through obstacles. I feel it's more about finding a more, if you think of water, water doesn't go through, it goes around. So I feel that you'll find a way around the obstacles naturally. Any other messages here, please, for Pisces? One more card here, please, for Pisces. We have promise of the future and healing as well. Yes. Promise of the future. I was getting that earlier. You know, this feels like something very powerful is beginning now. Old habits are dying away. And new habits, new, more meaningful habits are being promoted right now. The promise of the future. Rest assured, there will be healing. All indications are favouring a time of new awareness. Seek new outlets at this time for any creative expression. This heralds the beginning of a new phase in your life. So take the time to reflect on what it is that you want and begin down this new road. Follow any creative nudges that you feel, especially when it comes to new people, new partnerships in business and pleasure. You may experience them as innovative sparks that come quite unexpectedly. But it looks like the momentum here is starting you down a new path that may involve a different view of the world. Some of you are thinking of expanding globally. Reflect on the past, of course, but take time to acknowledge and understand those lessons. Consider them a blessing. Feel gratitude for the path that has led you to this point. You're receiving the gift of freedom from the past so that you can choose what you will pursue in the future. There is an ending taking place here, but that cycle is over. Through experiences and choices, of course, we learn, we grow from those choices, and just know that you're steadily progressing through the many phases of your life. But with each ending comes the promise of this new day, and there has been great healing that has taken place and is still taking place. When it comes to your health, peacock feathers are a sign here in many cultures. They're said to carry spiritual medicinal energy that it can assist people seeking balance and healing. Be careful that the challenges that you're experiencing in your daily life, you've got a lot going on here, Pisces, don't get out of balance. It's easy to get caught up in the daily grind. Your physical body may require rest at this time. So take responsibility for your own well-being and your own self-empowerment here. You are truly capable of handling any matters of health or relationships at this time. And yeah, with this promise of the future, I get promise of good health in the future as well by acknowledging what needs to change, but making sure that you balance things out when it comes to work and play. I'm going to leave it there for you, Pisces. Wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. I am offering a special 1-question, 10-minute recorded reading. If you'd like one of those, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Please do keep them coming down below. I really appreciate your support, Pisces, and bye for now.